Blessings, kings and queens. Today is March the 24th, 2025. And our subject for this video is Gate 17, Anticipation, following the Gate of Opinions. Listen, you guys don't want to go anywhere because I'm about to drop some gems, some knowledge, some wisdom, so stay tuned. Guys, I have 6 key points that I want to discuss with you in this video. Number 1, we want to deep dive into our transit Gate 17 of the Ajna Center. Number 2, our challenge for the week while we collectively experience Gate 17's energy. Number 3, our journal questions. Write them down, meditate on them, take a walk with them, or even discuss them with your friends. Number 4, our affirmations to help empower us, deepen our faith, and trust in ourselves while navigating this energy. Number 5, our emotional freedom technique. This helps to break habitual programming that has been placed on us by society's conditioning. Number 6 is our earth bonus that you don't want to miss, so stay tuned to the very end. I'm looking for my people. I'm looking for my tribe. I'm looking for those like-minded individuals who are on what I'm on. And since you've landed yourself in this video, that means you're on what I'm on. So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, as well as that notification bell, so that you won't miss any of our future exploration human design study videos. Before we deep dive, I want you guys to grab your blankets, grab your journals, and even grab a cup of tea or beverage of your choice and grab your charts. If you don't have your charts, I've listed a few websites that you can go to get it for free. So right now, if you're looking at your body graph and you're saying to yourself, I don't have Gate 17 in my chart, that is okay, because for the next 5 days or so, Gate 17 will be available to all of us because we are transitioning it. Otherwise, the way that you'd be able to get Gate 17's energy is by coming into a person's aura with this gate defined. If you're then looking at the screen and saying, well, Faith, how do I know who has Gate 17 defined? I'll tell you. The way to do that is to go to a public place, like a mall food court, a library, or gym, or any public place of that nature, and then possibly someone with Gate 17 defined will come into your aura. I do not have Gate 17 defined in my chart. Gate 17 can be found in the Ajna Center. It connects to the throat center via Gate 62. Together, they create the channel called the Channel of Acceptance. We will discuss this channel in a later video. We have previously discussed Gate 62, and I will leave a link to that video down in the description box. In the Gate 4 video, we discussed the Ajna Center and its correspondences to the Ajna chakra in the Hindu chakra system, as well as to its correlation to the spheres Hokmah and Binah in the Kabbalistic Tree of Life. I will leave a link to that video down in the description box. Gate 17 is the Gate of Acceptance. Its archetypical name is the Powerful Opinion. This gate is in the sign of Aries. This gate is in the Understanding Circuit. This is a projected channel gate type. This gate's human design definition, the ancient law that those who wish to rule must know how to serve. You use the power of your mind to imagine what else is possible in the human condition. You use your thoughts to inspire others to think bigger and bolder, and your words to inspire and set the stage for creating energy that expands potential. On the positive end of the pole, Gate 17 is the energy for creating solutions through well-formed opinions. This gate is aware that everyone thrives when everyone thrives, and tends to be fair, unbiased, and committed to finding win-win solutions. Listen, I love a win-win. I consider myself the queen of win-win solutions. On the opposing end of the pole, Gate 17 can be the energy for dogmatic, authoritarian, or mentally inflexible. It can create disorder or disharmony by being narrow-minded, and can easily get trapped in black and white thinking. Being a cold-hearted Aquarius with this gate undefined in my chart, I can say that I'm guilty of this one too. You may push your ideas or opinions without waiting for people to be ready, and accept your opinions as fact without researching whether you believe it's actually true. The keys to rising the frequency of Gate 17 is to, number one, cultivate open-mindedness. Practice being open-minded to new ideas and perspectives. Recognize that opinions are not absolute truths, but rather interpretations that can evolve with new information and insights. The second key is to embrace logical thinking. Gate 17 is part of the logical circuit, which values patterns and analyses. Use your logical thinking skills to analyze situations and form well-reasoned opinions. However, balance this intuition with emotional intelligence. Key number 3, practice humility. Acknowledge that your opinions are just one perspective among many. Approach discussions with humility and a willingness to learn from others. This can foster more meaningful and respectful exchanges. Key number 4 is to engage in constructive conversation. Share your opinions in a constructive way that encourages conversation. Listen actively to others and seek to understand their viewpoints. This can lead to more collaborative and innovative solutions. Key number 5 is develop critical thinking skills. Strengthen your critical evaluation ability. Question assumptions, seek evidence, and consider multiple angles before forming an opinion. This can lead to a more informed and balanced perspective. Key number 6 is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness can help you become more aware of your thought patterns and opinions. By observing your thoughts without judgment, you can gain clarity and reduce the influence of biases or preconceived notions. Key number 7 is to embrace flexibility. Be willing to adapt your opinions as information becomes available. Flexibility allows you to grow and evolve rather than becoming rigid or dogmatic in your thinking. Key number 8 is to share insights with clarity. Aim for clarity and precision when expressing your opinions. Communicate your ideas in a way that is easy for others to understand, avoiding unnecessary complexity or big words. Key number 9 is to connect with community. Engage with communities or groups that encourages intellectual exploration and discussion. This can provide a supportive environment for sharing and refining your ideas. The 10th and final key, to balance logic with emotion. While Gate 17 is logical, it's essential to balance this with emotional awareness. Consider how your opinions impact others emotionally and strive for empathy in your interactions. What I've come to understand is that I have an opinion about everything, as do all of you. But in my younger years, I struggled with a different side of this energy, anxiety. When asked for my thoughts, I often feared that I wouldn't have the right words or that my ideas wouldn't be understood. Over time, I realized that opinion, like truth, is subjective. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Let me never fall into the vulgar mistake of dreaming that I am persecuted whenever I'm contradicted." That quote stuck with me because it reminded me that disagreement isn't personal. It's just a part of life. The key is trusting that the right people will be receptive to my ideas when the timing is right. Opinions are meant to be tested and explored, not forced on people. I've learned that divine timing really matters. People are more open to wisdom when it's invited rather than imposed. Social media, however, has created a culture where unsolicited opinions spread like wildfire. It's what I like to call the disease of the unsolicited opinion. There's a reason why people snap back with, "I never asked you," or "I don't give a fuck." When not handled with care, this gate of expression can lead to defensiveness and conflict. The truth is that not every thought needs to be shared. Learning to hold back is just as important as learning when to speak. Gate 17 is undefined in my chart, which means I've had to become wise about how, when, and why to use this energy. It takes the practice of non-attachment, but I've learned to voice my opinions without making others feel wrong for having their own. Instead of looking at things from just one perspective, I tried to take in all sides before forming my stance. One of my favorite things to say in a disagreement is, "Two things can be true." This simple phrase creates a space for understanding, diffuses tension, and allows for a win-win approach. I don't claim to know everything, but I know some things. Our opinions are shaped by our personal perspectives. Everyone is weaving their own unique fabric of reality, and embodying this understanding has freed up so much of my energy. Like every other topic on the planet, the human design space is full of opinions, with people eager to tell you you're doing it wrong. If I were attached to my opinion being right, I wouldn't be able to handle the criticism. But I'm not here to be right. I'm here to help people trust themselves and embrace their personal truth. I don't believe human design is the solution to everything. It's simply a tool that allows us to turn inward. Other people will have their own perspectives, and it's not my job to discern whether they're right or wrong. My job is to trust myself and walk my own path. As I continue to grow and learn, I notice that my opinions shift and evolve. That's the beauty of it. Non-attachment allows room for wisdom to take its place. We are challenged this week to learn to share your thoughts about possibilities only when people ask for them. To not let doubt and suspicion keep you from seeing the potential of positive outcomes. Listen, I am not an expert by any means. I am an initiate just like y'all. So while y'all are studying with me, I'm studying with y'all. So if any part of this human design study resonates with you, I want you to go ahead and let me know down in the comments, just letting me know that you're here. Now it's your turn to think about Gate 17. Get those pens and journals ready to write down these journal questions. What do I need to do to manage my insights and ideas so that they increase the options and potential for others? How do I feel about holding back from sharing my insights until the time is right? What can I do to manage my need to share without waiting for the right timing? What routines and strategies must I cultivate to keep my perspectives expanding and possibility oriented? How can I improve my ability to manage doubt and fear? If you've made it this far, I know by now you are feeling me. So let me get that high five or that thumbs up down in the comments. If you leave me a comment or a question in the first 3 days of this video, I'll be sure to answer you right away. We only have a few more points to go until we get to the end, so hang in there with me. If you are following along in the transcript, affirm with me. I wait to offer my insights until I'm asked. I know that what is valid for me is not always true for others. Each one of us has our own unique journey, and our perceptions create our understandings. I wait for the right people to ask me for my knowledge. I know that when people ask, they will genuinely value my insights. My insights are valuable to those who seek them. To be valued, I must first be of service. I serve the truth and wait for those who are aligned with my truth. I have been working in the Shadow Workbook Journal, and I want to add a couple of action steps to the EFT. While reciting the EFT, tap the top of your head, your eyebrow, side of the eye, under the nose, the chin, collarbone, or under the arm. Our emotional freedom technique goes a little something like this. Even though I have a lot of ideas and thoughts to share, I trust that the insights that I have to offer are too important to blurt out. I wait for the right people to ask, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Our Earth bonus is passing through Gate 18, Realignment. This week, explore where you need to add more joy in your life. Do you have any old stories you need to release around being right? Kings and queens, let's remember to treat our bodies well. If we take care of our bodies will take care of us. Let's eat well, rest well, drink 8 glasses of water every day. Let's exercise. Let's meditate and journal in the morning when we wake up or at night before we go to bed. Listen, I really appreciate you for joining me on this deep dive of human design and Gate 17, Opinions. I realize that you could have been doing anything else in the world. You could have been anywhere else in the world. But you chose to spend your time here with me on this video. And believe me, guys, that choice doesn't go unnoticed. I thank you. Remember to do your own thing. Remember to be your authentic selves. And for those of you who are already doing their own thing and being their authentic selves, thank you for being you. Watch me act a fool about me. Crown me God.